Hello everyone, I'm Coh3 Gamer and welcome back, surprisingly, to Company of Heroes 3. So I had this idea of starting this small series where I want to show you how I like to play in each and every single faction in the game. So lately I have been thinking about ideas to make videos. The problem is I wanted to make videos that were engaging but not too complicated. For give an example, I was thinking about doing the 1942 Pacific Front. The problem is that if I begin that game, I feel like I have the obligation of completing it. And that game has so many missions, to the point where it kinda becomes overwhelming. To give an example, to complete the 1941 playlist, it took me a lot of time and a lot of effort. I'm proud of it, but I don't think I'm ready for that kind of commitment yet. And I mean, I still have 3 games of that series to complete. So I was thinking, what other videos can I make that will still be fun to upload, but not nearly as difficult to edit and make a video? And I was thinking, you know what? Why not make a video on Company of Heroes 3? After all, it's been a long time since I last made a video about it, and I have to say it, guys, but Company of Heroes 3, it's actually kinda of a fun game. Like, you know, when it first released, I agree with everyone, it was really bad, but now, after some DLC, a lot of bug fixes and balancing, I have to say, Company of Heroes 3 might even be better than Company of Heroes 2. And I know that's a hot take, but it's my hot take. So anyway, we are loading in a 4 versus 4. So anyway, in this video, as you can guess by the title, I will show you how I, Coh3 Gamer, like to play the Wehrmacht in Company of Heroes 3. In particular, I think I'm going to show you the mechanized battle group, because I really think the mechanized battle group is the best battle group for the Wehrmacht. So it's this one over here. And by the way, I want to give a shout out to Breaking Havoc, because that guy has pretty much taught me everything I know about how to play this battle group. Like, he has made a video a long time ago, but it's like a really good video. And to be fair, before I saw that video, I really had no idea how to play this battle group. But now, I feel like this is the best way I perform in this game. So yeah, this part I am thinking, I begin with the 3 pioneers opening. You see, we have these, which in Italian they are called artieri, but in English they are pioneers. By the way, I find it really funny how in Company of Heroes 3 we have like different names for openings. Like, you know, we have the 3 pioneers opening, which is what I play. Then we have the pioneers plus Kettengrad opening. Like, Company of Heroes 3, it's a game of chess or something. Like, we have a name for the openings. Like, there is also an elo system in Company of Heroes 3, which I find so funny, because I occasionally play some chess, and this just feels like so funny for me. Like, you play as the British and you're like, oh yeah, the typical 2 engineers opening. Like, it's just a really normal thing to say. Okay, regardless, I think we're doing pretty good. I honestly like the 3 pioneers opening over the Kettengrad, because it allows me to cover more ground. Also, when I have 3 pioneers, I can repair my vehicles a lot faster, because I have 3 times the main force. There comes British engineers. Okay. So what I like to do in 4 versus 4 games is build a supply depot on the manpower. Because in 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2, it doesn't make a lot of sense. You can still do it, but it's not recommended. But in big games like 3 versus 3 or 4 versus 4, that extra manpower can really help your team a lot. Okay, so anyway, the middle situation is looking a bit rough, because they have the British infantry, and the British infantry are a bit like a bunch of snipers, like they are the best long-range artillery in the game, sorry, long-range artillery, long-range infantry in the game, after the Australians, but the Australians are limited to a special battle group. Okay, so anyway, time to build the Panzer Grenadier. Something I really like about going for this game is you never have to build a Luftwaffe, which saves you a lot of manpower and fuel. Like every single game I played so far, I have never gone for... okay, I have to retreat, there is no point there. But yeah, every single fight I have been doing with the mechanized battle group, I never go for a Luftwaffe company because I just don't need it. Okay, we got some infantry. The MG42 is a really important part of this opening because it allows you to deal with infantry spam, which is pretty common at the beginning. By the way, sure, the mechanized battle group is my favorite, but it's not the only one I play. I also play the Luftwaffe one, in which case I go for the Luftwaffe building. But you know, this is just to show you how I like to play this game. Okay, so we got our Grenadiers over here, which is pretty good. Grenadiers are a really cool unit, because compared to another units, they are not good in fighting, but they have so much utility. They have the grenade, they have the Panzerfaust, they can build sandbags, barbed wire, and the fighting position, but the best ability they have is the healing, which allows you to heal all infantry in a certain radius. And let me tell you, this is pretty good. Okay, so what I like to do with my engineers is get 2 of them a flamethrowers, and the last one I give them the minesweeper, because, you know, mines win games in Company of Heroes 3, so you must always really be careful about how you deal with them. So right now I'm thinking about building one of these, like maybe right here to protect the point.
Max, take the lead. On your feet, soldiers. The task is at hand.
Over here there is a dingo. Okay, okay, but so far I think we are doing good. We hold 2 of the 3 key points. Okay, my 251 is over here. That's great.
What is our assignment?
Okay, you get the minesweeper. Where is my last engineer? It's over here, okay. Okay, we can put the MG inside this building. This building is pretty cool, because it makes your infantry, or anything, even machine guns, they have 25 better accuracy and 30% faster firing rate. So it's like a bunker with benefits. So here comes more British infantry. This is a scout squad and we managed to take care of it, so that's really good. Okay, the flamethrowers are doing good damage against these guys.
Can't take losses like this! We'll wait command! Get us the hell out!
Okay, now something I like to do is just block this bridge. This prevents them from like maybe driving a Stuart or a Humber through here. So that's cool. Next, let's secure this fuel point so we can have more fuel. Okay, so far I would say this game is going really good. I also have to give credits to my teammates because I feel like I got a pretty good team. What I really like about the mechanized battle group, it's this ability over here. This gives your infantry, gives your vehicles smoke grenades, but it also allows them to capture points. So I can just leave my vehicle here and let my infantry do the job while the vehicle captures the point. It's so useful. Okay, so we have finished building this thing over here. Let's retreat these guys because they are taking too much damage. Okay, they bailed. Ooh, there is an American half truck. Let me throw a snare. Okay, that's nice. A snare in Company of Heroes, it's pretty much an ability that does damage to vehicles. It can be a Panzerfaust, it can be an anti-tank grenade. For some reason it's called a snare. I don't know where it comes from, but oh well. Okay, so I'm gonna make a forward retreat point, and now we can use the healing ability of the Grenadiers, which is so good. Okay, next I'm going to get an 8-rod. The 8-rod is really good. Oh, they destroyed my manpower building over here. You know, that's really bad, but at least my ally is doing his job pretty well. So yeah, so as I was saying, I really much prefer the 8-rod to the stag thingy, because the stag gives you, first of all, the stag, which second, they also give you a squad of Sturmtruppen, and the Sturmtruppen are really cool, but my problem with this ability is that it costs a lot of manpower, and sometimes you just don't have the manpower to invest into such units. However, Breaking Havoc, the guy that teaches me how to use this battle group, he said that the 8-rod it's probably only good 1 time out of 10. But I like to contest this because my dear Breaking Havoc, I know that the Stag and the Stormtrooper can be really good, but you have no idea what 2 Panthers with the 8-rod command ability can do to any American armor. Like 2 Panthers that have 20% fire rate and 20% accuracy can destroy literally anything, and I reckon that's pretty darn good. Talking about Panthers, let's build our Panzer Company building so we can get some of them on the field. I think it will be wise to also get some anti-tank cannons, but actually I don't even need to build anti-tank cannons. I can just steal them from the enemy, which was so nice to leave some for me. Oh god, that's a machine gun. Okay, you bring this anti-tank cannon here. You guys take care of the dingo. Oh no, okay, I lost one pioneer squad.
Pioneers are reporting for duty.
Okay, my second pioneers are here. Let's give them the minefield. I mean the mine detector. Yeah, see, also the 8-rod is just really good at taking care of infantry. And I know you could technically say the same about the Stag 3D, but as I said, I just prefer the 8-rod to anything else. I don't know, I just feel like that the cheaper cost makes it so much better. Okay, so we take care of that guy, so that's good. The only thing I wish that the 8-rod can do that right now can't, it's that there is this ability which allows SDK 251 and 221 to like repair nearby vehicles. Relic, if you're watching this, please give this ability also to the 8-rod, because being able to like have the 8-rod just build stuff will be so good. Anti-tank cannon, help. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, and that guy is dead. So yeah, you're going to see now, there's going to be like a circle, okay, yeah. the 251 can slowly repair himself, but it can also repair nearby vehicles. Like if this Rad 8 was damaged, he will slowly like start repairing. It will be so good. Anyway, we can see here my Africa Corps ally repairing the Steward. That's really good play. So let's make sure to protect this vehicle. These guys are really dangerous. They have the bazooka and we don't want that. Okay, so they retreat, so that's good. Just what we wanted. Let's take care of that infantry section. It's going to be dangerous. Meanwhile, my ally here went for the ability that allows them to place mines. It's a pretty cool ability. Something I really like about this ability is it works with also friendly vehicles. So right now, this 251 is helping repair the Steward, and as you can see, in 5 seconds it's done. Over here, oh my god, over here there is much anti-tank guns, like, oh my god. Another reason I really like the 251 is it can place regal mines. And regal mines are just pretty much buffed normal mines because they do extra damage to vehicles. And also they can only be triggered by vehicles, so you never have to fear that maybe an infantry goes there and ruins everything for you. It's really cool. So I'm gonna place a regal mine there, another one there. Maybe another one on the bridge here will not be a bad idea. Maybe if there is like a bingo or a steward going for a flank attack. Okay, an infantry section. Infantry section are really good, but against 2 flamethrowers I don't think they can win. Oh, there is another steward. Okay, let's see if the regal mine is going to work. Are you going to retreat? Okay, he's retreating now. Let me take the fuel. And we are good. Okay, so I think I have been waiting long enough. It's time to get what makes this battle group really great. So first of all, we got the Vesp. The Vesp, it's a great unit because, you know, it allows you to get indirect fire. Oh, for example, here there is this building and maybe my ally is having a problem. Like you see his infantry speed. I can tell my Vesp to shoot here. And just having this opportunity, it's so good. And oh my god, there is a steward over here. That's a big problem. Get my grenadiers. Okay, looks like maybe I really do need a regal mine over there. Oh, that is an explosion, I think. Okay, so the enemy is using the Bishop. The Bishop is pretty much the British version of the Vesp. The only difference being the Vesp, it's a battle group unique unit, while the British always have the access to the Vesp. I'm sorry, to the Bishop. So yeah, that's a problem, but thanks God we finally have our Panther. So the Panther has his strong points and his weak points. 2 strong points, it's a really good gun and a really good frontal armor. The weak points, it's a weak side armor and it's not really good at taking care of infantry. The Panther is more of an anti-vehicle building. So, you know, it's kinda, it can be kinda troublesome, but it's fine. Okay, so my Vesp is doing good job, but I still feel like we need to do more. Okay, I'm gonna try and push my units forward. I'm going to upgrade my 251 into a Stammel. The Stammel, it's really good. It's like a smaller, more versatile Vesp, but I still like it. The only problem of the Stammel is you lose the ability of playing the regal mines, which is really sad, but oh well. Okay, I see a Vesp. So this is what I'm talking about. The Akrad has an ability which makes all vehicles shoot faster and more accurate. This ability is busted, in particular on the Panther, because as you can see the Panther can one-shot pretty much most light vehicles. So right now my ally needs help with this Stuart. And yeah, I know we are kinda inside their base, but it's whatever. Come on, Panther. Oh, this is bad. Okay, so that is a second charge. It can be used only by few units, but pretty much what the settle charge does, it does a lot of damage, but it takes a long time to explode. So it's kinda like a gamble in a way. Did we take care of these? No. Okay, then let me use my Vespa again. Okay, so the regal mines have been placed. We take care of all of the enemy bishops. So yeah, this game was not like super crazy. Oh, there is another one here. Let me ping it for my team. But yeah, this is how I like to play the mechanized battle group. And the last ability you can choose, I really like this battle group because it gives you the option between a more solid defensive option or a more aggressive explosion option. So if I get a good opportunity, maybe I can show you what this ability does, but I think you can probably guess it does a lot of damage and it's one of my favorite. Okay, so there is an anti-tank gun here. Let me show you what this does. So I use my ability on this anti-tank cannon. Let's see what is going to happen in a couple of seconds. And this is pretty much why I like this ability. It starts slow, but after a couple of seconds, it does so much damage, it can even kill a King Tiger. I don't know how you would fight a King Tiger since this is a Wehrmacht unit, but like for example, this ability can like kill a Pershing, it can kill 3 Shermans, it does so much damage that nothing survives, and that's like really cool. In alternative, Mechanized Assault, it's also a really good ability. What it does, it allows all vehicles to repair damage, and it makes all infantry run faster and take less damage. So you know, depending on the situation, I believe both of that abilities are really good. The only bad ability in this battle group is it's Paquet to the Assault for Stormtrooper. Basically, it gives Stormtrooper STG-44 and it makes them being able to mimetize. But like, the Vesp is so much better that this ability really does not have any utility. But oh well, it's whatever. So I think we are going to be able to win this. Oh my god, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, we lost a Valiant Stag. So yeah, that is the Satchel Charge. It takes 3 seconds to load, like to explode, but it does a lot of damage, so you have to be really careful. I suppose I can use my Vesp here to help my ally. I can even use my ability here. Maybe I get some nice skills. Anyway, let's hear what's going on.
We have secured the advantage. 100 points.
So maybe it's better if I place the Vesp here, so it's safer. Let's advance my tanks. There is an anti-tank cannon there, but let me smoke it. No, there was a mine right here. Well, that's really unlucky, but it's not like it matters. We have 2 Panthers, 2 Panzer IV, 2 Panzer III. We have pretty much the entire Panzer family. Like for example, as I said in the video a little earlier, 2 Panthers that have the Atrad buff. Like imagine you have 2 Panthers, both of them that have plus 20% accuracy and 20% rate of fire. on top of that, they also have this ability which makes hitting enemy tanks 25% easier. So let's take for example the enemy has like a Pershing or a Black Prince, which are some of the most dangerous vehicles the enemy could get. Two Panthers with the 8-rad buff just can completely destroy the Pershing, and they can definitely have an even fight against the Black Prince. Just because the Panther is such a good specialized anti-tank vehicle, and being able to shoot 20% faster and having two of them, like wreaking havoc. As I said before, the Stag can be cool, but the 8-rad with his commander buff, I just cannot find a way to describe how much I like this ability. And also, the 8-rad cost only 280, while the Stag and Stormtrooper combo, I think it costs like 650 manpower. And let me tell you, 650 manpower, it's a lot. And in often scenarios, whenever I try to go for the Stag, I just could never afford it. And I was always telling myself, damn, if I didn't go for the Stag, right now I could afford an 8-rad. But yeah, this is just the way I like to play this battle group. But yeah, pretty much you go with the 3 Pioneers combo, then you can either go for an early MG42, or in some scenarios you can go for a double Grenadiers. But I like the MG because it allows me to deal with early infantry blobs, and also to maybe lock some choke points. Once you get enough fuel, you should try to get your first SDK251 as soon as possible, and maybe in future you can convert it into a Stammel. After that, you can choose if you want to go for the 8-rad or if you want to go for mobile repair points. You have also the Meridia Pistamento, which increase the view range of your units. It's not a bad ability, it's quite decent, but just being able to repair your units, your vehicles, and your ally vehicles, it's such a cool ability, because I really support battle groups that encourage teamwork. So if I can have my Stammel somewhere else repairing, for example, one of my friend's vehicle, maybe because I don't have any Pioneers, I just really like abilities that help my team. But yeah, this ability is not bad. View range, it's always a really good unit. And Assault Mechanizzato, as I said, it's really good if maybe you see that you are taking a lot of damage and maybe you don't have any opportunity to use your artillery. Like this one, it's the more safe, more calm, more planning ability. This ability, you use it if your enemy is spamming a lot of troops, or if they're like building a structure and you want to take care of it. But anyway, I think this concludes the video on how I like to play the Wehrmacht, and in particular the mechanized battle group. I hope you enjoy, I hope you like this video, and I will see you in the next one.